Are you filming?
Yes, I am.
Alright, we'll start right now. Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to today's video. We are actually, so the last couple of videos I was in a high volume phase, so we were in the 8 to 20 rep ranges primarily. What we're going into now is more of a strength block. So we're bringing down the rep ranges pretty much nearly by half. We're cutting them pretty much in half to bring down total volume. So lift a little bit heavier weight for 4 weeks. This is gonna just let the systems that adapt to high volume, so mainly the hypertrophic type systems, we're letting those kind of rest for a little bit, resensitize while we take the strength block. So when I return to higher volume training, boom, juicy gains. So right now we're gonna be going through a higher weight strength block upper deck. So we're gonna start off with an incline bench. Hopefully it opens up pretty soon. I'm also joined by my man Brett from Men's Health. So we're gonna warm up a little bit on this bench. It's a little broken, so this is what happens, and it doesn't really stay anywhere. So we're gonna do a little bit of, we'll call it concentric quad holding. So pretty much like wall sit up incline bench. So that's how we're gonna start off this workout to warm up everything. And then we're gonna get into our working sets in a little bit. So we're gonna be working up for sets of 5. We do 4 sets of 5. So with the strength block, in terms of total volume, in terms of research right now, there's a little bit of unclarity. So not sure if it's difficult sets to quantify how much volume you're doing, or if it's gonna be just total reps times weight times sets. So pretty much we're gonna be bringing down our total sets as well, throw out some of the fluff exercises, so the big superset at the end, pretty much scrapping the majority of that. And then also in terms of total volume, in terms of reps times sets times weight, we're also bringing down those rep ranges, so that volume is going down as well. Also kind of going out of the hypertrophic rep ranges of minimum 6 or minimum 8 reps per set. So bringing things down, we're gonna be lifting heavy, so gonna really be testing things today. All right, so now we're gonna start wrapping up, because safety first, but also because I'm doing this case study, Brad Schoenfeld, he was telling me, and we'll try to get some footage when we're doing these tests probably next week. So what I have to do is, of course, start tracking my supplementation in MyFitnessPal, but we're also gonna be tracking my workouts. So I'm using an app called Rep Count right there. So we're gonna open that up. And it's just a really easy, simple map. So I'll probably go to upper 2 strength, then we're just gonna duplicate this, but it's an easy way to track the weights that I've done. I'm not affiliated with them or anything, but Rep Count, it's just a really easy way to track your weights. I recommend everyone do that. I used to carry a notebook around in the gym, but I got really lazy, but now Mr. Brad Schoenfeld is kind of making me stop being lazy. So definitely recommend tracking your workouts so you can make sure that, kind of cliche, but what gets tracked gets improved. So hopefully we'll be doing more than 235 for my 5s today. Alright, so next up we're going to be starting up our pull-ups. So in the previous block we were doing 5s, and I think, or was it 6s and 4s? It was 5s and 3s or 6s and 4s, so we're bringing it down to, I believe it's going to be 4s and 2s. So bringing it down slightly, so we're going to be doing sets of 2. My old 1 rep max was with the 80-pound dumbbells. Now we're doing it for sets of 2, so hey look Ma, we made it. So we're going to get this started. Hopefully I can do all 4 sets. These are the most unimpressive looking things because everyone sees you like grab a heavy dumbbell, you go over and you do 2 reps. So it's a lot of fun, but we improving. So next we're gonna start out, we got 4 sets of all of these. So we're gonna do 4 sets incline, 4 sets of the pull-ups. Alright, so something that's helped me a lot with my incline bench pretty recent, and just all benching in general, and it's kind of obvious, but like when you're doing your bench, grab the bar very, very tightly. Again, kind of bend the bar outwards, but also just if you get that tight grip, I've noticed, especially on the lift off, it just makes me a lot more confident holding it tightly than kind of passively. So hold it like that, just think in your mindset, I'm manhandling the bar, and typically the weight feels a little bit easier. So hitting PRs today, and it's feeling pretty, well, no, relatively easy. So definitely try that one out for your next bench session. That grip, that's a weird grip. My one friend, he felt that these holes would hurt his finger. He did one finger one. So shout out to Kev Bolin, he can do a couple 1-finger pull-ups. Strong fingers.
It's like that free solo shit.
Yeah. Elon's usually fluffy. I always think he's a puppy.
Oh man.
He's gonna have like real poofy hair, but his like coat's covered in.
Oh okay.
Elon's still going through his uglies, so we're just reminiscing about the puppy days
like,
when he had
well,
fur.
He looks wolfy now.
Right? He just looks mangy right now, but he's cute on the inside.
Okay.
We have our day 2 heavy day of, we're gonna be doing seal rows. We're gonna be doing sets of 6. We're gonna be doing sets of roughly about 7, just because we're limited in terms of heavy dumbbells here. We're gonna be using the 115s and see how many we can get. Should be about 7 per set. So we're gonna get that set up and we're gonna get going. Quick tip with those and all back movements, try to always drive your elbow back and elbow somebody who's behind you. That's gonna help you get your lat engaged as opposed to just coming up here and only using your bicep. So try to elbow the person behind you. That usually helps a little bit. All right, so next up we're gonna go into close grip bench press. We're gonna be doing sets of 5 today. Yeah, 5s because we're doing 6 5s and 4s for this part of the strength block. So today is the 5s. We're gonna do 265, hopefully for the 4 sets of 5. And then we're gonna rotate in with a chest supported row. The previous row machine that I was using, since we were on the bottom, it wouldn't get any heavier. We're doing the max weight for like 20 something reps. So in order for us to get enough of a challenge in like the 6 to 10 rep range or 5 to 10 rep range, we had to switch machines. So I have a chest supported row that I'm doing, which is a little bit more difficult and gonna allow it to be sufficiently difficult in the lower rep ranges. So of course you need a higher load for that. So we're gonna be working in this, we're gonna get started. All right, sets of 6s here. So we got 5s over there, 6s over here. We're doing 8 6 4s with this throughout the week. So it's gonna be pretty heavy compared to the other things. So gonna work it around 4 times each. We're gonna be doing our arm superset to finish up. So we're gonna be doing pull downs. We have lat raises for the end, and then we're also gonna be doing heavy incline curls. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be doing the rep ranges for this block is usually between 6 and 10. I believe today we're gonna do primarily 8s on the triceps. We're doing sets of 7 on the biceps, and then we're gonna be doing sets of about 10 on the lateral raise, just because we're pretty limited. I can only go up to the 3rd kind of block for sets of 5, so we're gonna be on the 2nd block today. So pretty heavy arms. We're not really gonna get too much of a pump, but hopefully a little baby pump. So stay tuned, we're gonna try to lift some heavy stuff. Very important thing when you're doing like heavier arms, and this is the reason why I'm kind of biased into going to higher rep ranges when you're doing single joint movements. It's because you can usually kind of manhandle a lighter weight. So when you're doing single joints, if I'm just trying to do my bicep, I can do this very easy and just focusing on my bicep with low weight. If it starts getting really heavy, you start getting a little shoulder rotation, your anterior delt's trying to give a little body language, maybe get a swing involved. So it's very important, especially when you're doing heavier arms, to really kind of focus on that technique, try to keep things as consistent as possible as they were with the lighter weights, so you're working the targeted muscle as opposed to getting your full body language into it. So as you saw with those, I'm trying to keep everything pretty much together and just moving at the tricep, just moving at the elbow. Doing my best, maybe a little body language, but of course, all we can do is do our best. So make sure you're always keeping that consistent baseline of good form, and then from there, progressively overload. All right, so typically we would be going into our like 4 exercise superset with the flies, a couple other exercises, but because this is the strength block, we're also bringing down volume in terms of total weight being used and also in terms of sets. So I'm dropping the fly sets, dropping the row delts for the most part, and then also dropping down some of the abs. We are still continuing to do the 50 pull-ups a day, so that's what we're gonna do now. Me and Brett are just gonna go back and forth. We already did 8 total pull-ups. I did 8 total pull-ups today, so I got 42 to go. Hopefully I can bang this out in like 5 sets or so, but no guarantees. So we're gonna get that done and get the hell out of here.
There you go. Strong chest. Oh my god.
That's tight. It felt so easy in the beginning, and then the 10th rep was like, what?
Do. I hate pull-ups so much. Mine got real weak.
Mark can do like 17 in a row.
Ugh. Yeah.
Time to come to the gym, probably 7:40. There's like nobody here. This is kind of beautiful. Give them like the look over there at the dumbbells. You can't get a bench. Go to the gym at 7:40.
Really no there.
The pre-work crowd just cycled out.
What's that? Slowing down, man. What is that? 28 plus 8 is 36. So if I can get 7 and 7.
Don't count it. That's a half rep.
9.
Come on.
Here we go. Good hold.
There we go.
There it is. All right. Good work. All right, let me just finish that last 5 real quick. Cool. All right, so we are done the lifting part. We got to get a thumbnail somewhere. So Amon, the master genius that he is, he's gonna plan out something, so we're gonna get that. That's gonna do it for the lifting part of this video. We'll show you the thumbnail, and then we'll close out from there.
Right, biceps popping. Nice.
Thanks, man.
Eagles here.
You're gonna make me blush.
Look this way. Yeah. There you go. It's good. Solid.